Hello. Hello, everybody. Today, I'm gonna talk about my initial impressions on the Oblivion Remaster. Now, for those of you who know me, you know that remasters are not usually my thing. I don't usually like them. Croc seems to have done really good though, because Croc kept the art style completely like one to fucking one. I have a very large list of grievances. A very large list. I think it's better that we talk about the positives before we talk about the negatives. I don't think I have a lot to say about this that I like, other than the fact that it's just Oblivion. And, I guess it, looks fine. It's Unreal Engine assets. You can tell it's Unreal Engine. It's made in Unreal Engine. You can definitely tell. Some people might like that. Some people might not. Okay, what do I like about this? Took me a minute to think. It's just fun because it's Oblivion. So at least it's fun from that sense. I got reshade, custom preset that I modified to make it more colorful, like the original. I like it a little bit better, but basically I fucking don't like this game, really. My number one grievance, the color, which is why I just mentioned reshade. It's fucking brown, fucking red, and piss yellow. It looks like absolute fucking dog shit. It looks horrible. Number two, I can't get a consistent frame rate. This thing is a fucking nightmare to play. It runs like shit. It runs like absolute fucking dog shit. I have my settings optimal for my system. Even if I turn this shit on all the way low and make it look like dog shit even more than it already does, it fucking will not run. It will not run good, no matter what you fucking do. DLSS looks like ass. The way I made this game look not bad was like the highest setting of anti-aliasing. You know, at least their hair looks like fucking hair that way instead of just having holes in their fucking head. And their beards look like shit too. I don't know what's up with modern games and having their beards just look like somebody smeared some fucking chocolate milk on their fucking faces or something, but yeah, that's how they do stubble these days in games, apparently. People forgot how to make fucking hair properly. I don't know what the fuck the deal is. If you're playing the remaster, use anti-aliasing. It looks better than the DLSS or whatever the fuck it's called. My second biggest grievance is the physics. In the original Oblivion, you had amazing physics where you could just, like, cast a spell. Alright, let me just give you the main example. I always like getting the most powerful version of Finger of the Mountain. You cast that shit, and shit just fucking goes everywhere. Fucking everywhere. People go flying. Objects go flying. It is so much fucking fun. That kind of physics does not exist in this game. I tested it. I got Finger of the Mountain at the highest level, and guess what? Shit doesn't go flying everywhere. In fact, nothing goes flying. Nothing does. Which is a real shame, because that's so much fun is when you can get shit to just go fucking ape shit everywhere and go flying. So they got rid of that. My third complaint is the actual combat doesn't feel that good. It just feels like there's an animation playing, where there's combat happening, and you're in front of an enemy, and it's just like that animation is playing in front of the enemy, as opposed to sword actually bonk enemy, slice enemy, mace bonk enemy, stab. It's like it's drawn in front. The best example I can say is like, you know how in first-person shooters where you got your gun, but really it's just a layer. It's just a model layered over the fucking screen, so when you go into a fucking wall, the you know what I'm saying? The gun goes through the wall, but you can still see the whole gun because it's not a real 3D model there. It's drawn on. That's what this feels like, you know? Oh, I forgot to add this to the positives, since we're talking about combat. I like the way archery feels. Archery feels really good, actually. That's the one thing about the combat so far that I really like is the archery. When you shoot a motherfucker, pew, you really feel it. It's got that feedback. Or it's got the nice clicky sound or whatever. Whatever they did to it, it feels good. With other weapons, I don't get that same feeling. It doesn't feel as good. I went back and played original Oblivion. It feels much better. I forgot what number of complaint I'm up to now, so number whatever. Strange decisions. There's some strange decisions that have been made. Like, for example, at the waterfront, there's just like a puddle of blood. And, at the sewers, there's like some bones out there. And for some reason, the sewer grates have the Imperial insignia on it. Just like the banner of the Empire is branded upon this sewer grate. And I'm like, this stuff is really like moddy, you know? It doesn't make any sense. Like, why the fuck is there random blood here? Why are there some bones here? That causes like some lore implications, don't you think? Why the fuck would the Empire waste resources to fucking brand their fucking logo into the fucking sewer grate? Like, we all know who this fucking belongs to. They own the whole fucking continent. This doesn't make any fucking sense. My next complaint. Argonians and Khajiit look kind of like fucking awful. There should be a mod. Hopefully someday somebody makes one that makes them look better, like they should be. Khajiit kind of just look like lion people instead of cat people. Which, I mean, to be fair, there's definitely Khajiit out there that should look like that. But like all of them? I don't know. As for Argonians, these guys look like fucking dragon people. They look like dragonborns in fucking, Dungeons and Dragons. That being said, I think they did a good job with, how some of the other races looked. I guess I'm doing this shit out of order in terms of what I like versus didn't like. I've got it kind of mixed up in here, but whatever. These are just my initial thoughts anyway. But knowing me, I'll probably forever keep these thoughts and complain about this stuff for years to come. My next complaint, Virtuos doesn't know the difference between a man and a woman. It's a body type 1, body type 2 game. You know, let's appease the, small percentage of the woke mob that, can't stand the fact that there are male and female options. Like there are in real life, but whatever. And Nexus Mods had to throw a whole fit about people fixing that. Well, I don't think we should rely on mods to fix that. I think we should have just complained to Virtuos to fix that. Maybe if enough people complain, they will. I don't know. But I think it's really stupid. My next complaints are the new voices. I understand where they were coming from, thinking that this game needs new voices, because there's like too many of the classic voices. The problem is, some of the iconic lines that you want to hear, they're just done by somebody else, and now it's not iconic anymore. It's just some other guy saying it. Or it's some other guy singing it, or whatever, you know? It's not good. My next complaint, some of the characters got butchered. Their faces got fucking butchered. I remember that captain of the watch, he had luscious, glorious hair, and now he's a fucking balding, ugly dude, and I'm like, alright, well, maybe ugly is not a nice thing to say, but he's certainly not a handsome knight in shining armor like he used to be. Hieronymus Lex doesn't look that bad, but they gave him a beard, and I don't know, they gave Boris a beard too, and I'm like, some of these people, yeah, I guess you can give beards to some people, but you're giving beards to people who are like very iconic for the main questing stuff, and it's just kind of jarring. I don't know, like, give some of the lesser characters a beard, sure, but like, when I look at Boris, when I think about Boris, I'm not thinking about a guy with a beard. He was a nice, clean-shaven Redguard fella. And, it's just kind of strange. It's like when you get a new actor for a role. It's like, what do you mean? Batman is Val Kilmer. He was Michael Keaton. What happened? You know? You get used to it, but it's still weird. One thing also positive I have to say are the mountains. The mountains look great. They really do. I really like the mountain, but I also don't like how they got rid of a lot of trees. My biggest complaint still comes back to the way this game runs. I think that's my biggest complaint, actually. I got a lot of complaints, but the way this game fucking runs is, like, rough. It is so unoptimized. Listen, I even got a mod, a stability mod, and I still used my best optimized settings, and I still can't get this game to fucking run worth shit. Mind you, I've got a Ryzen 9 CPU and a fucking RTX 3060 Ti, okay? And you're telling me that's not powerful enough? Heck, I'd even heard of people with shit even more powerful than mine who can't get this shit to run right. So, I don't know. It's bad stabilization. I don't know. It won't run. It won't go. I don't know, chat. It's got so many problems. And it just makes me want to play the original. I mean, I've already got mine modded up the way I like, and I don't know, I just prefer the original. That being said, I'm gonna play this as much as I can, as much as I want to, and I feel like it's just gonna be one of those situations where I'll try it out as long as I can for the experience of it, but ultimately, when I want to play Oblivion, I'm just gonna go play the original Oblivion. I'm just gonna play the one that looks best, which is the one from 2006. Before I wrap this up, I just have to say, it's really sad, mentally handicapped, that we have to wait for a fucking remaster to come out before all these fucking so-called Elder Scrolls fans ever touched Oblivion for the first time in their fucking lives, or any of the other games for that matter. They want to complain about Elder Scrolls 6 taking so long, but they've never picked up another fucking Elder Scrolls game. I wish I could just slap most of the gaming community. They're so fucking stupid. And, the state of the gaming industry, for that matter, is as bad as it is because these motherfuckers buy every microtransaction, DLC, and all kind of that shit that comes out, so... Sorry, it is the way that it is because of the fucking gaming community. They're too fucking stupid. They can't keep their fat fucking Dorito finger-covered hands off every single fucking thing that comes out. Anyways, that's all I gotta say about this here today. So, in short, it's fine. It's a fine remaster, but I don't really like it that much. I like it enough, but do I hate it? Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. Well, that's gonna do it for me, everybody. Give me your thoughts and discussions in the comments below. Let me know how you're enjoying the game. And, if you are playing it, or if you're just gonna stick with the original. But really, honestly, everybody should at least try the original anyway. Mind you, you're gonna have to download the unofficial patches because shit is broken as fuck in that game. And good luck modding it. That is a challenge. So, that's the last positive thing I'll have to say about the remaster is that modding it will probably be easier. It will probably be much easier, and hopefully in time can get the game feeling and looking better. But as I said, that's it for me. So thanks everybody for watching. I'll check you alls later. Peace, love, God bless, and farewell. Until we meet again. Bye!